So let us start the session. Today we are going to start revision number 1 of chapter number 2, polynomials. So let us go through the different types of questions first. So first type of question is to identify the polynomials, right? To identify the polynomial. This is the first type of question. And the second type of questions based on types of polynomials. In this, the first, we'll see the main types first. And the next one is zeros of a polynomial. And the fourth one is remainder theorem. This was deleted last year. And the fifth one is factor theorem. ये भी last year deleted था. And the next one is factorization of quadratic and cubic polynomials. And the last one is algebraic identities. So these are the main 8 categories for different types of questions. So let us see the types of polynomials based questions. First question, to identify the type of polynomial. And the second type of question is to write the particular type of polynomial based on condition. Okay. And the next question, to find the coefficient and degree. So these are the 3 different types of questions under types of polynomials. Now we'll move towards the zeros of a polynomial. First type is a very direct question, to find the value of a polynomial. The second one is to find the zeros. And the third one is to find the values of unknown if zeros are given. Okay. And the last one is to check or verify the zeros. So these are the different types of questions under zeros of a polynomial. Now coming to the factor theorem and remainder theorem, as the space is less, we'll see the different types of questions coming under this in that particular section. Okay, so algebraic identities में सबसे पहले evaluating using identities, and the second one is expanding using identities, and the third one is factorization, and the last one is additional questions. So these are the different types of questions under this chapter, polynomials. So let us start with the recapitulation of the definition of polynomials. What is polynomial? Polynomials in one variable. So an expression of the form, that is a to the power 0 plus a1x plus a2x square plus so on up to a n minus 1 x to the power n minus 1 plus a to the power n x to the power n, where a0, a1, a2 up to an, all these are real numbers, and an is not equals to 0, and n is a non-negative integer. N is a non-negative integer is called a polynomial in x of degree n. Okay, so here a0 is called the constant term क्योंकि यहाँ पे कोई भी variable नहीं है. This is the constant term of the given polynomial, and a1, a2, a3 all up to an are all called the coefficients of x, x square, x cube, so on up to xn respectively. Respectively means x का कोएफिशिएंट a1 है, x स्क्वायर का कोएफिशिएंट a2 है और x क्यूब का कोएफिशिएंट a3 है, and last x to the power n का कोएफिशिएंट a to the power n है. So let us move towards the another topic, the standard form of a polynomial. A polynomial in x expressed either in ascending power of x or in descending power of x is said to be standard form. यूजुअली हम लोग डिक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर में हम लोग लिखते हैं पावर्स को, पहले 3 फिर 2 फिर 1, और सपोज द डिग्री ऑफ द पॉलिनोमियल इज 5, तो विल स्टार्ट इट फ्रॉम 5 4 3 2 1 लाइक दैट. नेक्स्ट टॉपिक, लेट अस हैव सम क्वेश्चंस. गिव रीजन टू शो दैट नन ऑफ द फॉलोइंग एक्सप्रेशन इज अ पॉलिनोमियल. ऑलरेडी क्वेश्चन में दिया हुआ है कि एक भी ये पॉलिनोमियल नहीं है. So we will discuss about why these are not polynomials. First one, Arpita, why this is not a polynomial?
Sir, because f into x is equal to 1.
No, not that reason. देखो, if you simplify this one, we will get x plus x to the power minus 1. 1 upon x, how will you write? X to the power minus 1. So the power of x should not be any negative number. Only it should be non-negative integer. So that is why this is not a polynomial. Okay. In second question, what is the power of x? If you convert into power, the power of x will be Sai Suhas रूट x के पावर में कैसे लिखोगे?
Sir, x to the power 1 by 2.
Right, x to the power 1 by 2. So that means again 1 by 2 is not an integer. Okay, not an integer, it is a fraction, and the power of x should be non-negative integer. So again ये भी नहीं होगा. Now here cube root of y can be written as y to the power 1 by 3. So इधर भी y का जो पावर है वो नॉन नेगेटिव इंटीजर नहीं है. That is why this is not a polynomial. And here in this question if we simplify this one, x minus 1 into x minus 3, what you will get? You will get x square minus, इसको पूरा सिंप्लीफाई करोगे तो क्या मिलेगा? ओपन करने से minus 4x plus 3, and if you divide by x each term, तो यहां पर x to the power minus 1 आ जाएगा. क्लियर है? Whether this is clear, all of you?
Yes, sir.
So this
Yes,
one
sir.
is also not a polynomial, and this can be written as x plus 2 to the power minus 1. So यहाँ पर भी x to the power x plus 2 to the power जो है वो whole number होना चाहिए, that is non-negative integer. So that is why this is also not a polynomial. So let us have one more question. Now you have to identify which expression is a polynomial, and if the polynomial you are able to identify, you have to write its degree. डिग्री क्या होता है? द हाइएस्ट पावर ऑफ द वेरिएबल. क्योंकि हम लोग वन वेरिएबल का ही पढ़ रहे हैं, वी आर द पॉलिनोमियल व्हाट यू आर गोइंग टू स्टडी दैट इज इन वन वेरिएबल ओनली. So whatever the variable used, the highest power of that variable in the polynomial is the degree. Okay, so let us start with the first one, whether this is a polynomial.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, because the
Yes,
power
sir.
of x is non-negative integers. Now what is the degree of this polynomial?
3.
Three.
Good, very good. Now whether this is a polynomial?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Wait, you should not see the constant कोई भी real number हो सकता है. Only you have to see the power of the variable. See, the power of the variable is 2 and the power of the variable is 1 here. So now you tell me whether it is a polynomial?
Yes, sir.
Yes, because
Yes, sir.
the power of the variable is non-negative integer here. अब ये वाला क्वेश्चन बताओ. अच्छा, इसका डिग्री क्या है? What is the degree of this one?
2, sir.
2, right. Now what is the whether it is a polynomial?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
क्यों?
No,
क्योंकि
sir.
x का पावर क्या है यहाँ पर? 1 by 2. Root x, how will you write? X to the power 1 by 2. So it is not a polynomial. Next, now tell me, minus 6 is a polynomial?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
क्योंकि यहाँ पर एक वेरिएबल, कोई भी वेरिएबल ले सकते हो टू द पावर 0. सो व्हाट इज द डिग्री ऑफ दिस पॉलिनोमियल?
0, sir.
0.
Zero.
यस. नेक्स्ट, ये क्या पॉलिनोमियल है?
Yes, sir.
See
Yes,
the
sir, yes.
power of the variable. Don't see the numbers. You have to
Yes,
see the
sir.
power of variable. The power of variable here is 1 and here is 2.
Degree is 2, sir.
Yes, degree is 2. So that means this is a polynomial, and the variable used is t. Now check for this one.
No,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
No.
No, sir.
Why?
No,
Because
sir.
here
No, sir.
the power of the variable used, that is z, is -2. ठीक है, इसको ऊपर लिखेंगे तो -2 हो जाएगा ये. So that is why this is not a polynomial. What about this one?
No, sir.
No,
No, sir.
क्योंकि 1/3 x to the power -1 हो जाएगा ये. So that is why this is also not a polynomial. Next one, what about this one?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
No, sir.
हाँ, ये क्या हो जाएगा? 1 minus √5. So here this will become √5 x to the power 1/2. Okay.
Yes.
So that is why this is also not a polynomial. What about this one?
Sir, it's a
Yes, sir. It's a
polynomial.
polynomial.
Yes, it is a polynomial. क्योंकि ये अगर हम लोग ऊपर लिखेंगे तो it will become x square और यहाँ पे power 1 है. So this is a polynomial.
So
What is
degree
the
is 2,
degree?
sir.
Degree?
2, sir.
Right, very good. Now what about this one? Whether this is a polynomial?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Yes, this is a polynomial. देखो 6 √x upon √x split कर रहा हूं मैं. Okay, plus x to the power 3/2 upon √x को मैं लिख रहा हूं x to the power 1/2. So इसमें तो x √x कट गया. If you simplify this one, you will get x.
Yes, sir. Sir.
पूरा सिंप्लीफाई करने के बाद
Yes,
मिलेगा
sir.
6 plus x. पॉलिनोमियल है कि नहीं?
Yes, sir.
यस,
Sir.
क्योंकि √x
Yes, sir.
3/2 देख के सब लोग क्या बोल रहे हैं कि पॉलिनोमियल नहीं है. बट यू हैव टू सिंप्लीफाई. राइट, नाउ लेट अस मूव टुवर्ड्स द नेक्स्ट टॉपिक, types of polynomial. So polynomial can be categorized into two categories, that is based on number of terms. So let us see the different types of polynomial based on number of terms. The first one is monomial. Monomial means the number of terms is 1. The second one is binomial. The number of term is 2. Can you give one example of monomial?
3x.
Right, 3x, 2x, yeah, 100 also. Even you can say the constant term also. Binomial, example.
2x plus
Plus 2x. 3.
3x plus
3x plus what? 3x plus छोड़ दिए. 3x plus कुछ भी
2x.
बोलो. 5.
Plus 3x.
Okay. Now the next type is trinomial. 3 terms. The number of terms should be 3. X square plus 3x plus 2. Okay. And one more type is there, quadrinomial. That is number of terms is 4. But we only in the book it is mentioned only these 3 types. So let us have the another category that is based on the degree of the polynomial. If the degree is 0, it is called constant polynomial. That is any constant number, 100, 120, 55. If the degree is 1, it is called linear polynomial. So example 2x plus 3. 2x plus 3 का degree कितना है? What is the degree of 2x plus 3?
1.
1. So it is a linear polynomial. If degree is 2, it is called quadratic polynomial. That is 2x square plus 3x plus 1. Okay. Next one, if the degree is 3, it is cubic polynomial. If the degree is 4, it is called biquadratic polynomial.
Biquadratic.
Right. Any doubt in these types of polynomial?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, now let us have one question. Now you have to classify as constant, linear, quadratic, cubic, and this is biquadratic. Hai na? Wait, let me write here. Okay, we'll start with x minus x cube.
so cubic. Cubic.
Cubic polynomial.
Why cubic polynomial?
As
Because the highest degree is
The
3.
degree is highest. Don't say highest. The degree is 3. Okay. Now, what about this one?
Biquadratic.
Biquadratic.
Biquadratic polynomial. Right. The degree is 4. What about this one?
Quadratic.
quadratic
Quadratic
polynomial.
polynomial.
Why? Because the degree is 2.
2.
What about this one?
Linear polynomial.
Linear
Right.
polynomial.
Because the degree of variable x is 1. What about this one?
Cubic
Cubic.
polynomial. Cubic polynomial.
ठीक है. तुम लोग साथ में मुझे ना टाइप बताना बेस्ड ऑन नंबर ऑफ टर्म्स. ये कौन सा टाइप है?
Constant.
Type. This one.
Binomial.
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 This one.
Binomial.
This one.
Trinomial.
Trinomial. This one.
Binomial.
What about this one?
Monomial.
Monomial.
Monomial. Right. Now next to 3.
Monomial.
3.
Monomial. Constant.
Constant
Constant
polynomial.
and monomial.
Right. Constant and monomial. Right. What about this one?
Constant and
Very
monomial.
good. I will ask one by one. Rohini, all of you mute your mic.
Quadratic.
Quadratic
Quadratic
polynomial.
and binomial.
Binomial. How many terms are there?
Monomial.
Yes, monomial. Next question for Pranav. Pranav Bisen. What is
Binomial.
binomial? And based on degree?
Sir, sir,
What is the degree of this polynomial?
sir, quadratic.
What is the degree of this polynomial?
Sir, 1.
1. तो 1 क्या होता है? Linear. What happened?
Sir, linear polynomial.
The degree is 1. That means it is linear polynomial. What about this? Pranav, you only tell. What about this one?
Sir, degree is 1.
Hmm?
The linear polynomial and it is a binomial.
Very good. Okay. Now, one more question. I told you that you have to write polynomial based on some given condition. So, now one by one I will ask. Don't tell the answer in a group. Give an example of polynomial which is first monomial of degree 1. Vaishnavi. Monomial
Sir,
of degree
3.
1. Degree 1. 3 का degree 0 होता है.
3. Sorry, sir. Sir, sir, root 2x.
Root 2x. Okay, fine. Any other example? Amrit?
Sir, 3x.
Very good. Okay, now let us move towards monomial of degree 5. Jeshita, monomial of degree 5.
Sir,
Monomial means single term. Degree 5 means the power of x should be maximum, that is 5.
sir, can I say?
Who? Monica. Okay,
Monica.
fine.
Sir, 5x to the power of 5.
5x to the power 5. Okay, very good. Akash, same question.
6x to the power 5.
Very good. 6x to the power 5. See, you can write many answer. Actually, बहुत सारे answers हैं. Infinite answers will be there. क्योंकि हम लोग x to the power 5 या t to the power 5, y to the power 5 के साथ में coefficients, कितने सारे coefficients लिख सकते हैं. We can write infinite. Okay. Now next question. Binomial of degree 20. Binomial means 2 terms. Here also many answers are possible. You can tell any answer. The question is for Vojaswin.
Sir, x square plus x to the power of 20.
X square plus x to the power 20. Very good. 2 terms and the highest degree is 20. Same question. Pranav. DVL Pranav.
Yes, sir. Sir, y to the power 20 plus y.
Okay. Y to the power plus 20 plus y. Trinomial of degree 3. Next. Akshaya. A trinomial of degree 3.
x plus x to the power 2 plus x to the power 3.
Very good. X plus x to the power 2 plus x to the power 3. Okay. Now we'll move towards one more question. You have to find the degree of each of the following polynomials. Wait, I will ask Amrit, what is the degree of this polynomial?
Sir, 5.
Very good. Wait, और कौन छूट रहा है? Saida, what is the degree of this polynomial?
4.
No.
No, sorry. 12.
No, that is also wrong answer. Wait, Anvita, what is the degree of this
Sir,
polynomial?
3. 3.
No.
Sir, can I?
कौन?
Sir, Pranav.
No. सिर्फ एक ही लोग बार बार आंसर बता रहे हैं. एक मिनट रुको. रेवंत.
Sir, 3.
No.
Sir, can I?
कौन? अविरल. Okay, fine. अविरल.
Sir, 7.
7. Very good. ये ओपन करोगे तो y क्यूब माइनस y टू द पावर 7 हो जाएगा. सबको क्लियर है यहाँ पर?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, what is the degree of this polynomial? Wait. Bharat, what is the degree of this polynomial?
So 1.
Very good. Next question for Gaurav. What is the degree of this polynomial?
Sir, 1.
इसका 1 कैसे है भाई? इसमें वेरिएबल है क्या? वेरिएबल है क्या? गौरव.
Sir, constant. Sir,
कांस्टेंट है ना, तो
constant.
डिग्री कांस्टेंट पॉलिनोमियल है, सो डिग्री इज 0. ओके.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now we'll move towards the next topic, zeros of a polynomial. इसमें कितने टाइप के क्वेश्चंस हम लोग डिस्कस किए थे? फर्स्ट स्टेप टू फाइंड द वैल्यू ऑफ पॉलिनोमियल, सेकंड टू फाइंड द zeros of polynomial, to find the value of unknown if 0 is given, and to check or verify the zeros. So let us see the first question, that is to find the value of polynomial. So value of polynomial कैसे निकालोगे? Only you have to substitute the whatever the value is given, that you have to substitute in the polynomial. For example, p of x is a polynomial and you have to find the value of polynomial at x is equals to alpha या any value. Simply by putting x is equals to alpha in this polynomial, you will get the value of polynomial and it is denoted by p of alpha. एक example देख लेते हैं. Suppose p of x is equals to 3x square minus 5x plus 6 and we need to find p of 2. So what we have to do, we have to substitute x is equals to 2 in this polynomial. So p of 2 क्या हो जाएगा? 3 into 2 to the power 2 minus 5 into 2 plus 6, and this will become 12 minus 10 plus 6. Final answer is 8. So 8 is the value of p of 2 or value of polynomial at x is equals to 2. Any doubt in this question?
No, sir.
Okay, we'll see one more example. P of 2 is equals to 8 हो गया. One more example. Suppose if q of x is equals to x square minus 2 root 2x plus 1, find q of 2 root 2. So what we have to do? क्या करना पड़ेगा हम लोग को पहले? Arpita, what we have to do?
Sir, substitute 2 root 2 in place of x.
In place of x. Very good. So अभी हम लोग substitute कर दिए हैं. x की जगह पे यहाँ पे root 2 whole square हो गया और यहाँ पे 2 root 2 plus 1. So what is the square of 2 root 2?
8.
64.
Square of 2 root 2?
Sir, 8.
8.
8, sir.
और ये भी स्क्वायर ही एक प्रकार से 2 root 2 into 2 root 2. So this is also 8. So this 2 will be cancelled and we'll get only 1. Any doubt?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
We'll see one more example. One more example. नहीं, जीरोस पे आ जाते हैं, ज़्यादा टाइम हो रहा है अभी, 9:30 हो गया. Zeros of a polynomial. So it's a very simple concept is that the value of x for which the polynomial becomes 0. I repeat, the value of x for which the value of x for which the polynomial becomes 0. अब यहाँ पे value of polynomial हम लोग निकाल रहे थे, जैसे अभी ये सब्स्टिट्यूट किए तो 1 आया. अगर कोई वैल्यू सब्स्टिट्यूट करने से पॉलिनोमियल 0 हो रहा है, so that value of x is a 0 of that polynomial. See, suppose p of x is a polynomial, अगर alpha इसमें सब्स्टिट्यूट करने से 0 आ रहा है, so that means alpha is a 0 of the polynomial p of x. So we'll see one example. हाँ, इसमें कुछ बातें याद रखना है, important points. Number 1, constant polynomial का कोई भी 0 नहीं होता, it does not have any 0. And every linear polynomial has one and only one 0. Similarly, quadratic polynomial में 2 0 होते हैं, and 0 may or may not be 0 of a given polynomial. The fourth point, a polynomial can have repeated zeros. Repeated zero means same zeros हो सकते हैं. For example, अगर p of x दिया हुआ है x square minus 2x plus 1, I told this is a quadratic polynomial. So quadratic polynomial के दो zeros होंगे, and here 1 is a repeated zeros of this polynomial. Next, the number of zeros of any polynomial cannot exceed its degree. अब यहाँ पे जैसे डिग्री 2 है, तो इसका नंबर ऑफ जीरोस 2 होगा, 3 नहीं होगा. Is that clear? The last point?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Right. That means the number of maximum possible zeros is equal to the degree of the polynomial. अगर डिग्री 10 है तो उसका मैक्सिमम नंबर ऑफ पॉसिबल जीरोस 10 होगा, उससे ज्यादा नहीं होगा. Right. Now let us move towards another question to find the zeros. तो जीरो फाइंड करने के लिए हम लोग को क्या करना है, पॉलिनोमियल को पहले इक्वेट करना है जीरो के साथ में. दिस इज द फर्स्ट स्टेप टू फाइंड द जीरो. सो x minus 3 is equals to 0. If you shift minus 3 to this side, you will get x is equals to
plus 3.
yes 3. So 3 is the zero of this polynomial. अभी इसको सब्स्टिट्यूट करके भी चेक कर लो, 3 minus 3 0 हो जाएगा. सेकेंड बिट, q of x is equals to 0, इसको इक्वेट कर दिए 0 के साथ में. सो 3x plus 2 is equals to 0. Now shift plus 2 to this side, it will become minus 2. Now what is the value of x?
X is equal to minus 2 by 3.
Minus 2 by
Right,
3.
minus 2 by 3. So therefore minus 2 by 3 is a zero of this polynomial. Any doubt in this question?
No, sir.
Okay. Next type of question is to verify 0, na? That is the next type question. So verify that 2 by 7 is a zero of the polynomial q of x is equals to 2 minus 7x. So हम लोग को क्या करना है, इसको सब्स्टिट्यूट करके चेक करना है कि 0 आ रहा है कि नहीं. 0 आएगा क्योंकि हम लोग को वेरीफाई करना है, मतलब प्रूफ करना है. So we'll start first, q of x is equals to 2 minus 7x. Now we'll substitute. x के जगह पे 2 by 7 सब्स्टिट्यूट करेंगे, तो देखो ध्यान से 7 और 7 कैंसिल हो जाएगा. सो what will left here, 2 minus 2, and that is equal to 0.
0.
Right. So hence 2 by 7 is a 0 of q of x. Now we'll see one more question. Verify 2 minus 3 are the zeros of the polynomial x square plus x minus 6. तो ये दोनों हम लोग सब्स्टिट्यूट करके प्रूफ करेंगे कि 0 आ रहा है. फर्स्ट, r of x is equals to x square plus x minus 6. Now we'll substitute 2 here. x के जगह पे 2 सब्स्टिट्यूट कर दिए. This will become 4 and this will become 2. So we'll get 4 plus 2 minus 6. Now 4 plus 2 is 6 minus 6, it will become
0.
नेक्स्ट वी आर गोइंग टू चेक फॉर minus 3. minus 3 सब्स्टिट्यूट करेंगे, ये 9 हो जाएगा. minus 3 minus 6, So minus 3 minus 6 will become minus 9, and 9 minus 9 will become
0.
0. So that means these two are zeros of R of x. Okay. Now we'll move towards next type of question, that is the last type of question, to find the unknown. इसमें unknown क्या है? K है. If 0 is given, so if x is equals to 2 is a 0 of p of x, find the value of k. So अगर 2 इसका 0 होगा, that means p of 2 will be equals to 0. ओके, सो p of 2 निकालने के लिए हम लोग को क्या करना पड़ेगा? x की जगह पे 2 सब्स्टिट्यूट करेंगे. So this will become 8 and this will be minus 6. Okay, 8 minus 6 plus 7k, and 8 minus 2 कितना हो जाएगा? 2. So 2 plus 7k. Now since 2 is a 0 of p of x, therefore p of 2 is equals to 0. Now we'll equate 2 plus 7k is equals to 0. Shift 2 to this side, it will become minus 2, and the final answer is k is equals to minus 2 by 7.
minus 2 by 7.
Okay. Any doubt in this question? हाँ बोलो.
सर हम पहले ही 0 इक्वेट नहीं कर सकते?
कर सकते हो. पहले भी 0 इक्वेट कर सकते हो. ये स्टेप यहीं से स्टार्ट कर सकते हो, यहाँ से. यहाँ पे लिख लो since x is equals to 2 is a 0 of p of x. ये लिखने के बाद ये वाला स्टेप भी कर सकते हो.
ठीक है सर.
Right, now we are moving toward the last topic, today's last topic, remainder theorem. In remainder theorem also we have 4 different types of questions. First question, direct question to find the remainder. Second, checking factor. And the third type is to find the value of unknown if remainder is given. And the fifth one is additional questions. Fourth one, ये मैं बताऊंगा इसमें किस टाइप के क्वेश्चंस आते हैं. राइट, सो सबसे पहले सिंपल क्वेश्चन टू फाइंड रिमाइंडर. लेट अस सी वन एग्जांपल. फाइंड द रिमाइंडर when the polynomial p of x is equals to x cube minus 3x square plus 4x plus 50 is divided by g of x. Okay, अभी p रिमाइंडर थ्योरम थोड़ा सा रिकैप्चुलेट कर लेते हैं. अगर p of x polynomial है, if it is divided by x minus a, then p of a is the remainder according to remainder theorem, right? So this is the statement. Now how will you get this a value? For that we have to substitute x plus 3 is equals to 0. That will be the first step. हम लोग क्या करेंगे? g of x को 0 के साथ इक्वेट करके x का वैल्यू निकालेंगे. So what value we are getting? X is equals to minus 3. Right, very good. X is equals to minus 3. So by remainder theorem, we know that when p of x is divided by x plus 3, then the remainder is p of minus 3. So what we will do, we will substitute the value of x is minus 3 in the given polynomial. चलो substitute कर दिए. So minus 3 whole cube is equals to minus 27. This will also minus 27, minus 12 plus 50. So minus 27, minus 27, minus 54, minus 12, minus 66 plus 50 will get minus 16, right? Minus 16. So this is the required remainder. We'll see one more example. Find the remainder when the polynomial p of x is equals to 4x cube minus 12x square plus 14x minus 3 is divided by g of x is equals to 2x minus 1. So what is the first step? What we will do?
Equate with 0. Equate with 0.
G of x we will equate with 0. Okay, that is 2x minus 1 is equals to 0. If you shift minus 1 to this
Plus
side,
1.
it will become plus 1. Okay, fine. So what is the value of
1
x?
by 2.
1.
1 by 2.
Very good. 1 by 2. Right. Now, by the remainder theorem, we know that when p of x is divided by 2x minus 1, the remainder will be p of 1 by 2. Now, what we will do, we will substitute 1 by 2 in place of x here. It is polynomial. So let us substitute. So we have substituted p of 1 by 2 is equals to 4 into 1 by 2 whole cube minus 12 into 1 by 2 to the power 2 plus 14 into 1 by 2 minus 3. तो यहाँ से स्टार्ट कर रहा हूँ मैं, देखो 7 मिल गया, and this will become 1 by 4. See carefully, and this can be cancelled. We will get minus 3, और ये हम लोग को 1 by 8 मिलेगा, 1 by 8, 4 कैंसिल कर सकते हैं इसके साथ में. सो 1 by 2 minus 3 plus 7 minus 3. ओके, सो minus 3 plus 7 minus 3 ये कितना होगा? Plus 1?
Yes, sir.
And half plus 1 is 3 by 2. So hence the remainder is 3 by 2. So this is the first type of question. Okay. Now we have to go through the second type of question, checking factor. Checking factor. So let p of x is equals to x cube minus x plus 1 and g of x is 2 minus 3x. Check whether p of x is a multiple of g of x or not. Yeah, check g of x is a factor of p of x, right? So what we will do, what is our first step?
Equate with 0. Equate with 0.
Equate g of x with 0. Okay, so that is 2 minus 3x is equals to 0. So in this case, if we shift this to this side, it will become 3x. That is 3x is equals to 2 and x is equals to 2 by 3. Now we'll write the same step by the remainder theorem. We know that when p of x is divided by 2 minus 3x, then the remainder is p of 2 by 3. Now we will substitute 2 by 3 in place of x in this polynomial. That is p of 2 by 3. So 2 by 3 whole cube minus 2 by 3 plus 1. So 2 by 3 whole cube, it will become 8 upon 27 minus 2 by 3 plus 1. Now the LCM is 27. So 8 minus 18 plus 27 we will get. And finally we'll get minus 17 upon 27, which is not equals to 0. Right? और फैक्टर के लिए रिमाइंडर 0 होना चाहिए, तभी वो उसका फैक्टर होगा. So therefore, when we divide p of x by g of x, the remainder is not equals to 0. So hence p of x is not a multiple of g of x, or g of x is not a factor of p of x. Okay. So this is a example related to checking factor. Or next question, to find the value of unknown if remainder is given. Right. Find the remainder. Find the remainder when x cube minus ax square plus 6x minus a is divided by x minus a. This is only direct question, first one, remainder निकालना है. So इसको हम लोग p of x ले लेते हैं, and we will equate x minus a is equals to 0 to get the value of x. So we'll get x is equals to a. Now we know that by remainder theorem, if we divide p of x by x minus a, p of a is the remainder, right? So p of a कैसे मिलेगा? Substitute. We'll substitute a in place of x यहाँ पे, right? So a cube minus a into a square plus 6a minus a. So this will become a cube minus a cube, जो cancel हो जाएगा, and 6a minus a will become 5a. So this is the answer for this question. Okay. So now we are moving towards the next question. अच्छा, एक छोटा सा एग्जाम्पल मैं बता रहा हूँ. सपोज 2x स्क्वायर प्लस 4x plus k is given. Suppose this polynomial is given. If we divide it by x minus 1, suppose the remainder is given 5. Okay, and we need to find the value of k. So इसको p of x ले लेंगे, and you have to equate x minus 1 with 0 to get the value of x, that is 1. Now substitute करने के बाद हम लोग को 2 plus 4 plus k मिलेगा, and that is equals to 5. It is given. and this is 6 plus k, and what will be the value of k?
Minus 1.
5 minus 6. Okay, that is equals to minus 1. So this is an example of question if to find the value of unknown if a remainder is given. Okay, now we'll see one example of additional question. If the polynomials 2x cube plus ax square plus 3x minus 5 and x cube plus x square minus 2x plus a leave the same remainder when divided by x minus 2. Find the value of a. Also find the remainder in each case. तो फर्स्ट वाले के और इसको हम लोग f of x ले लेते हैं और इसको g of x. Let it be the first step. Now when f of x is divided by x minus 2, what will be the remainder? If f of x is divided by x minus 2, what will be the remainder? F of 2. The remainder is f of 2. Now if g of x is divided by x minus 2, what will be the remainder?
G of 2.
G of 2, right. Okay. So हम लोग अब क्या करेंगे? f of 2 और g of 2 one by one find out करेंगे. So सबसे पहले f of 2. So we will substitute 2 in place of x in f of x. So substitute कर दिए. This we will get 16 plus 4a plus 6 minus 5. That is 1. So 17 plus 4a मिलेगा. Now g of 2. G of x में 2 substitute कर देंगे. See carefully. 8 plus 4 minus 4. So ये दोनों cancel हो जाएगा. We'll get 8 plus a. And in the question it is given same remainder. तो दोनों remainder same है. That means we can equate these two remainder. That is 17 plus 4a is equals to 8 plus a. Now shift 8 to this side. Okay. And 17 to this side. So we'll get 3a is equals to minus 9. And what is the final value of a? Minus 3. Okay. So a का वैल्यू मिल गया. अभी रिमाइंडर निकालना तो यहाँ पे सब्सटीट्यूट करो 8 plus a में. That is 8 minus 3. That is 5. Okay. So this is the last question of this revision number 1. Now we are moving toward the next section, that is assignment questions. So these are the two questions. In first question, you have to check which expressions are polynomials, and in polynomial, in case of polynomial, you have to write the degree. And the second one, you have to identify which is constant, linear, quadratic, cubic, quartic. Quartic is another word for biquadratic polynomial. Okay. And third question, you have to find f of 0, f of 4, f of minus 5. In the fourth question, you have to verify the zeros, and in the fifth question, you have to find the zeros. So the total 5 questions are there. I will post through your Google Classroom. Okay. So this is the last one. So that's all for today's session. Thank you. Thank you very much.